Hey, sweetie, did you get off work yet?
I'm in the middle of a work social, so don't bother waiting up for me.
Frank, I told you that you need to come home early today. And this is absolutely no time for you to be drinking right now. Please think about taking better care of your health.
Oh, please, save me the big lecture tonight. You think that I came to the work social because I wanted to come? Do you even know what it's like for a working man struggling to make it in a company when you're sitting around at home all day? Sometimes you have to come to these work dinners even if you don't want to if you want to survive in the company. How many times do I have to tell you that it's not an exaggeration when I say that attending company dinners is a natural extension of my work?
But I told you that I have something important to tell you today.
What is it that you have to tell me? Say it right away and don't stall like that, alright?
It's not something that I can tell you by texting. It's something that I have to tell you face to face.
Oh my god, just say it now. I know it's not going to be a big deal anyway, so don't waste any more time and just tell me quickly.
Okay, well, the results from the health checkup came back, and the results are not very good.
What do you mean the results are not very good? Just make it clear so that I can actually understand it, will ya?
Frank, they found signs of cancer during the health checkup.
What? Is that true?
Well, we'd have to do a more thorough examination to know the full details. But it seems they found a type of cancer that is especially hard to treat in the colon. I think it's very surprising, but try not to worry too much about it. The treatments for cancer have become quite advanced these days, and I'm sure we'll see good results if we do the treatments.
Wow, who knew that things would go in such an unexpected turn of events? I never thought that you would get cancer in a million years. I've heard that people with colon cancer don't survive for very long, so then I guess you are going to die and ascend to the spirit world soon, right?
What did you say?
How long do you get to live exactly when you get colon cancer? Well, whatever, honestly, I don't really care. I'm not really that interested, and it doesn't really concern me, so you don't have to tell me if you don't want to. Then I guess we'll just have to go to court and file for divorce as soon as possible.
What? Go to court and file for a divorce? Are you speaking in the right state of mind? How drunk are you right now that you're saying such nonsense to me like that?
Oh, I'm not drunk at all right now. The company dinner was a big fat lie, and I'm actually enjoying myself at the moment with my girlfriend. I'm more sober than ever, alright? So you pay close attention and listen to me right now. I am not the kind of sweet, generous guy who can take care of a sick wife who has cancer, okay? I can't watch you run around in your hospital robes with all your hair falling out. I won't be able to stand for that, and I couldn't possibly be living together with you anymore, so let's just get a divorce quickly, and you can go on and get out of my house.
What? Are you being serious with me right now? You were cheating on me with another woman? It's not enough that you were cheating on me, but you want to throw me away like an old, used-up shoe just because I have cancer? Doesn't it mean anything to you that we were living together as husband and wife for over 10 years? Don't you feel any sense of loyalty as a spouse or even a fellow human being?
What are you talking about right now? I don't know what you mean with that sort of nonsense, but I can't do anything with such stupid garbage. I don't need an old woman who's ugly and wrinkly and who just got herself a death sentence to boot. What I need is my girlfriend who is 10 years younger than me, who is gorgeous and healthy and who makes me giddy just to look at her. And don't blame me, only blame yourself who couldn't even take good care of your own body and brought cancer on yourself. Anyway, you're gonna die soon and you won't be needing any money or the house once you're gone, so you can just leave the clothes on your back without taking anything else, right? Do whatever you want. If you want to go back to your parents or be a homeless person in the streets, it's your choice and your responsibility as an adult.
Well, okay, I guess you're right. If you have cancer, then you really don't need a house or money or anything of that sort, so you should just leave with the clothes on your back and nothing else. I mean, you really shouldn't take any material things that you can't even bring with you when you die, so you should just leave it all to your family.
Finally, now you understand what I'm saying, don't you? Then you'll grant me the divorce and sign the papers as quickly as possible, right? I mean, I'd rather be a divorcee than a widower because it just sounds a lot better socially, if you know what I'm saying. I don't want to have some pathetic label of a poor widower on me. You get it, right?
Fine, I will agree to the divorce. I'll pack your bags for you right away so that you can get out of the house as soon as possible. If you want to go to your girlfriend's house or sleep on the streets, I guess that's entirely your business.
Huh? What are you talking about? I thought you had colon cancer, but did the cancer already spread to your brain too? Why would I get out of my own house?
Well, you just said that the one who has cancer and who's about to die soon doesn't need anything else, so they should just leave with the clothes on their back and nothing else, didn't you? Or did you already forget what you just said?
Well, you are the one who got cancer, so you should get out, not me.
You still don't get it, do you? How you ever managed to get a job in a company and get a girl to go out with you with that level of intelligence? It's really a huge mystery for me, honestly. The one who got cancer in their health checkup results is you, not me.
Don't you dare lie to me. There's no way that I have cancer.
Well, then go and do the close inspection, then you'll know for sure, won't you? Whatever the results are, it's not really my concern in the least, but I'm just letting you know that's what the hospital told me.
Okay, fine, you got my attention. I'm heading home right away. When I get home, we can search for a hospital together and make an appointment right away. I'm sure it won't be a big deal in the end, so don't worry about it too much and just wait up for me.
Huh? What did you say? Did you used to flip burgers when you were younger or something? Because the way that you flipped your mind just now was quite awe-striking.
Hey, you know I was just kidding around just now, okay? I thought that you would be feeling a bit depressed because you had cancer, so I was trying to make a joke and cheer you up. I'm gonna excuse myself out of the company dinner right now, so just wait for me while I get home, hon. Sweetie, the close-up examination results are back. It turns out I really do have colon cancer. And the doctor told me that I only have 6 months more to live. I mean, how could I, of all people, get cancer? What kind of a crime did I commit that God wanted to take me away at such a young age? I'm not feeling ill at all and I have no pains in my body, and yet they're saying that I will be gone from this world in just half a year. Honey, what should I do now? Why aren't you saying anything, my love? Your husband just got a death sentence, so why are you just shutting up and not saying anything? Say something, anything.
I don't know, Frank. What should I say? I don't have anything to say to you. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Can you go to the court with me tomorrow so that we can ask for a divorce? I don't want to be labeled as a woman who sucked the energy out of her husband or anything like that. Since it wouldn't look too great when I want to get remarried later, you know? You understand me, right?
I just told you that the doctor informed me that I don't have much to live because I have cancer. How can you say such cruel things to me right now in such a terrible situation? You don't feel any sense of a commitment towards your husband who you were together with for 10 years?
Aren't you the one who betrayed that commitment first? Didn't you say that you didn't need a wife that had cancer? And that you would rather live happily ever after with your new girlfriend after you divorce me as soon as possible?
Listen, I was just fooling around with her. She means nothing to me. Think of it as occasionally ordering takeout Chinese food, you know? Sometimes you want to have some sweet and sour pork when you feel bored of always eating at home. I mean, it was not even like sweet and sour pork. It was just like ordering and eating some cheap fried noodles that's become all soggy. How could I possibly compare you, who is a good, devoted wife and a wise, intelligent woman, to that tramp who I just met once in a while to pass the time?
Nah, I don't think so, Frank. I don't think I'd be very good for you either. What can I, an old, ugly woman, possibly do for you by your side while you're trying to battle cancer and fight for your life? If you want to extend your life for even one more day, then you need the fresh, bright energy of a young, pretty girl. So, just get rid of an old thing like me and get married to your lovely girlfriend. I've heard that sometimes God can even grant the wishes of the ones who's passed on. So how could he possibly refuse your wish to be with the one you truly love since you're about to die soon? I understand it all, Frank, so don't you worry about me.
Please, don't say such cruel things to me, dear. Hearing you talk like that makes my heart go chill and ice cold. There's no one in this whole wide world who I can trust except you. My so-called girlfriend blocked my number as soon as I mentioned that I've been diagnosed with colon cancer. She's a truly cold-hearted wrench if I ever met one. I know I was the bad guy here since I got tricked by her and it led me to betray you. I really did you wrong, and I know I deserve to die, but I promise that I won't betray you ever again. So can't you just forgive me this one last time and take me in as your loving husband? How can I go on alone without you, fighting cancer and facing death all by myself? The truth is, I'm really scared. So please, sweetie, please stay by my side, won't you?
If I was the one who had cancer, then you would have gotten rid of me without a second thought, correct? I know exactly what kind of person you are now. So how can I possibly live with you knowing full well the truth of who you really are? I'm sorry, Frank, but I'm not such a generous person who can take care of a husband who's betrayed me.
But I really don't have anyone else but you right now. If you turn your back on me, then I have no one else to lean on, and you know that I really have nowhere else to go. I was brought up in an orphanage, and I don't really have any family or blood relations, so if you throw me away, then what could I possibly do?
Why should I have to worry about such things, when it's just gonna give me a big headache, Frank? When I can just get a divorce and move back in with my parents, unlike you.
You are really going to divorce me even if I'm on my knees begging you like this?
Yes, Frank. How many times do I have to repeat myself?
Okay, fine. If that's what you really want, then I guess there's just no way around it. I don't want to hold on to someone so desperately and stoop to such low levels for someone who doesn't even want me. I don't have much more time to live anyway, so I guess I'll just be rolling around alone and then that'll be it. But since I have to go to hospitals for the cancer treatment and it'll cost me a lot of money, I can't take all of your assets, right? You're still healthy, so you can earn a lot more in the future, can't you?
What assets? We don't have anything like that.
What do you mean? Don't we have the $40,000 that we've saved up? Even if we get a divorce, then don't I get to keep half of it, which is $20,000? Don't tell me that you're going to try and take away all of the money from someone who is going to die soon? You're not some cold-blooded monster like that, are you?
What does it matter if I'm warm-blooded or cold-blooded right now? You betrayed me and cheated on me, and if we get divorced, then you have to pay me alimony anyway. But you can't really be going around with your diseased body and work to earn the money to pay for the alimony. So, why don't you just give me the $20,000 instead of paying for the alimony and we can just call it even?
What? Are you serious right now? How could you do this to me? That's the absolute worst. You're such a greedy pig of a woman who is as ugly as she is hungry for money. If I have anything that I regret in my life, it's not being able to understand why God chose to spare a selfish, egotistical, and greedy woman like you. and instead decided to take me, who grew up without parents and just suffered through life. I am filled with so much anger and anguish right now.
I don't think you have so much time to laze around and think about silly things like that. Why don't you save some of that energy instead of wasting it on such stupid things and go find a new house to live in while you still can?
Huh? What did you say? Find a new house to live in?
Yeah, why are you so surprised? Did you forget that our house was bought by my parents under my name? When we divorce, I'm going to sell the house through a real estate agency and move back to my parents' house with our daughter. So please, try to get out of the house by next week. Oh, and don't think about trapping me with the excuse of our daughter. You never played with her once or paid any real attention to her. You never even gave her a warm smile, and she told me that she doesn't have any feelings towards you. So give up everything, just sign the divorce papers, and get out of the house.
How could you do this to me? You are worse than the devil himself.
I would like to tell you the same thing, to be honest. You didn't have anything to your name, but I married you because I trusted that you'd be a good, honest person. Now I see what sort of man you really are, and that your true character is just a piece of garbage. I thought that I could help heal you since you grew up without parents, and you must have suffered deep-seated wounds. But you're the type of person who decided to stomp on and tear up to shreds my unconditional love and well-intentioned wishes for you. I hate dealing with annoying procedures, so moving forward, I'm going to hire a lawyer to take care of everything. So please talk to the lawyer instead. Afterwards, I divorced my husband and got full custody over my daughter. The betrayal and hurt I felt was as big as my love and trust used to be for him. So I never contacted my ex-husband ever again after the divorce. But since he grew up as an orphan, and he was fighting cancer while living in a very cheap housing situation, my mom went to visit him a few times and brought him some food. She even brought our daughter to say a last goodbye to him a few days before he left this world. My ex-husband looked my daughter in the eye and said he was sorry while tears rolled down his face. I was told that he passed on and his spirit went back up to the heavens not long after. He had a precious family, but he didn't realize it. Instead, he betrayed his family and he ignored his conscience, which ended up bringing a sad ending to himself.
Jones, do you have a moment? What? Hold it right there. Show some respect. What's your problem? You know that today is my day off. It's super annoying when people from work text me on my day off. You're the reason I have to text you on your day off. I looked over the project estimate you sent to Durrell Corporation. I don't understand what I'm looking at. You don't understand? Well, it's the estimate, obviously. Obviously? Is that all you have to say? Well, now that we've cleared that up, can we discuss the rest tomorrow? I really don't understand why you texted me on a Sunday for this. Wait, Jones, we aren't finished. The estimate you sent to Durrell Corporation is filled with mistakes. What are you going to do about that? Is that so? Well, if I made a mistake, why didn't you just say so? Why do you waste so much time with all these meaningless texts? Please return my wasted time. How dare you? Anyhow, come to the company at once and redo the estimate. No way! It's Sunday, my day off. There's no way I'm going to work. I'm sure it's against some labor law to make me work on my day off. Don't go there, Jones. I'm simply saying to come to work to correct the mistakes that you made. I'm sure I could just do it tomorrow. I'll do it first thing in the morning. Stop fooling around. I expect to see you here ASAP. End of story. Hey, Jones. Where are you? Shouldn't you be here by now? I'm at home. Home? Like your own home. Of course I'm at my own house. What do you mean, of course? I told you I would see you at the company, right? How long does it take for you to get ready for work? I'm not getting ready. because I don't intend to go to work. What? Like I said, today's my day off, so I'm not going to work. You little... Stop your nonsense already. I'm the one that wants you to stop. It's my day off, and I have to answer text from someone at work? Seriously? I wish I could just block you. Block me? It's work-related, so of course I won't block you. Or maybe I should if you keep texting me constantly. I don't know how many times I have to say this, but today's my day off, so stop texting me. Trust me, I don't want to text you either. But you won't answer your phone or my request for an online meeting. I'm texting you because this is the only way I can get in touch with you. Wow, you really are desperate. Don't make me laugh. It isn't funny. Moving along, can you please come into work? As I have said many, many times, no. Under no condition will I go to work today. Get over here now. Oh, I get it. You're threatening me. What? Do you know what you're texting? Seriously, you really are pathetic. I'm pathetic? I'm giving you a chance to redo the estimate you made yourself that is full of mistakes. And you're refusing this chance? I never asked you for this chance. I said I'll do it first thing tomorrow. I'm sure it's nothing major and it'll be finished in no time. Why do you have a problem with this? If you do it tomorrow, it'll be too late. That's why I want you to come to work now to fix it. I don't get it. Why will it be too late if it's done tomorrow? I'm sure Durrell Corporation will be fine waiting half a day for the correct estimate. The account manager from Durrell contacted us about the estimate. There's a project meeting first thing tomorrow morning, so they need the correct estimate today. Oh, I see. Well, thank goodness you finally understood. He said if he got the estimate by 5 p.m., it would be fine. Which is why I need you to come in right away. But you know, I'm not really needed for this. What do you mean by you are not needed? Well, you know the content of my mistake, so there really is no need for me to come to work. You could just correct the figures and send the estimate to Durrell. You're asking someone else to clean up your mess? It's a pain to go to work on your day off. Your reason is it's a pain to come to work? So it's okay to have others do your work for you? Well, the way I look at it, if you have the time to send me all these texts, you have the time to correct the documents as well. After all, you're already at work and have the documents right in front of you. I'll have you know, I'm here on my day off to do my own work. So you're saying you have to come in on your day off because you're incompetent? If I'm incompetent, what does this estimate full of mistakes make you? Well, at least I can finish my work on time. Even if you finish your work quickly, it doesn't make a difference if it's filled with mistakes. Really? At least I don't mull over everything and waste time. Oh, will you knock it off? This is going to cause you problems in the future. I'm sure it'll be fine. And I'm sure if I send this chat history to the sales manager, he won't be happy with you. What do you mean, send it to our sales manager? You know what a hard-ass sales manager is. If he saw the text you sent, he'll think you were harassing a new employee. Are you sure you want this getting out? What? Ha! I bet you're shaking in your boots. Too bad, it's too late now. You little... Well, if you really want me to keep quiet about this, fix the project estimate to Durrell, okay? You know, Jones, you still have something left to say to me? Do you know who I am? Who you are? That's... What the... I'm the hard-ass sales manager. What? I always thought of myself as rather kind. Sales manager? Yes. I'm the one you called a hard-ass sales manager. You must be joking. This is no joke. I'm really the sales manager. No way. Wait, are you serious? Yeah, I'm serious. Serious as a heart attack. Oh, you could have said so earlier. I mean, I wish you would have mentioned this earlier. I am terribly sorry I was mistaken. Mistaken? Yes, I am sorry. I thought you were my colleague. I apologize for my poor Texan attitude. I didn't know it was you, Sales Manager Prescott. I see. I thought you knew I was your supervisor and still chose to behave in this manner. No, I'm terribly sorry. I was really, really mistaken. Please allow me to rectify this situation. I'm on my way to the company now. Oh, you don't need to do that anymore. Well, what do you mean by anymore? You don't need to come in anymore. I don't understand. Why don't I need to come in anymore? I was thinking, and you aren't really needed. Why is that, Sales Manager Prescott? Oh, please don't say that I'm not needed. Seriously, there's nothing for you to do. And if you come in, your presence will stress me out. But isn't that going a little too far, sir? I've decided I'll take over this estimate to Durrell. And I'll apologize to their account manager for the first estimate. It's true, it would be faster if I did it. And I don't want to keep their account manager waiting. I'm sorry, I really am. I apologize for my mistakes and all the extra work I caused you. It's done now. Goodbye. Sales Manager Prescott, you have a moment? What is it, Jones? I really don't understand. What's troubling you? My work evaluation. It's very, very low. I don't think it's necessary for me to explain it to you. The work evaluation is based on your productivity. You are aware that Durrell Corporation has lodged a complaint against you. A complaint? Against me? They would like us to change the person in charge of their account on our end. We're planning to do so. Please wait. Among all my accounts, Durrell Corporation is the largest. I guess so. I guess so? I can't understand why I'm being removed. From a major account like Durrell? You may feel that way, but after we met with Durrell, we made the decision to remove you. We have no plans to change our decision. Well, in that case, what'll happen to me? Thank you for all of your hard work? Is what will happen to you? Thank you for all your hard work. You don't have to phrase it like I'm quitting or something. Well, the company wants you to quit. What do you mean? I'm quitting? Jones, you know you're under contract, right? We've decided not to renew your contract. Aw, please, I beg you. The only mistake I made was the Durrell Corporation's project estimate. It was the only time I made a mistake. Isn't it harsh to terminate my contract due to just one mistake? There's nothing wrong with making a mistake. We're all human, so at times we make mistakes. Between you and I also make mistakes. Then why? Do you want to know what my most recent mistake was? Hiring an idiot newbie who thinks he's God's gift to the world. Well, the hiring part is not my mistake, but HR's. But I was unable to train him properly. So I'll accept my share of responsibility. Well, even then, you said it was okay to make mistakes. Then why must I leave? Please provide me with an explanation that I can accept. Let me see. It's true everyone makes mistakes. The issue is the actions we take after the mistake is made. The actions we take. Jones, you made someone else clean up your mistake. And that person was your boss, the sales manager. Oh, please wait, like I said, I didn't know it was you. If I'd known it was you, I wouldn't have acted like that. Even if I were your colleague, they shouldn't have to clean up your mess. But, well, can't we? Oh, wait. I can't afford to get fired right now. Don't worry. You still have about a month before your contract is up. So until then, try to obtain some new skills you can use in the future. I really don't want to stop working here. I'm begging you, please give me a chance. I gave you a chance, but you're the one that wasted it. Sales Manager Prescott, please, wait. I'll get down on my hands and knees to beg for your forgiveness. Please, please forgive me. There is no value in you getting down on your hands and knees. You think appearance is so important, but what's important is what's in your heart. I hope you learn that at your next job. Jones really didn't want to leave the company, so he apologized to me, on his hands and knees, the very next day. But we still did not renew his contract. Not only was his job performance terrible, we discovered he had lied on his resume. It seemed he really did not have a specialized license needed for his job. In the end, even his parents came to plead their son's case. But of course, we cannot allow parents to make our company decisions. But I really hope this experience will help Jones grow in his next job. After all, he is still young.